Hello and welcome back to, I guess, I don't even know what to call this segment, planning in the reseller world. But I wanted to show you my new addition to my planner right off in the beginning as I bought this cover. Joann's had these on clearance for $2. So let me show you what's inside. Look at this beauty. Isn't it nice? So remember, I think it was last week I talked about this pocket that I added. I ended up putting it on the front because it made it just fit better. But in here are my pens, my planner, and let me show you last week what I ended up finishing up, and then I'll show you this week. I gotta flip through and find, was this last week? No. 24. This was last week. Here we go. Okay, here is last week's layout. You guys saw it before I put in all the numbers and that kind of stuff. I just wanted to go over it with you because I think some of you like to see my stats. I do want to say that last week I primarily just focused on my inventory. I actually turned off Poshmark, Mercari, and Amazon FBM. I didn't turn it on until Sunday night because I needed to figure out what I really had for inventory because I was starting to see too many discrepancies and I didn't want things to sell that I didn't have on hand. All right, so for the week, I listed 103 items on eBay, and my inventory this year took 2 weeks for me to do. Last year, it took me like the whole month. So I'm really glad I got it down to 2 weeks. And these were my sales. My sales were extremely low for last week. I only had 28 sales on eBay, 11 on Etsy, 1 on Posh, 1 on Bonanza, and then 2 on Amazon. That 1 on Posh was just before I closed my store down. So yeah, that's, really, really low sales for me last week. So these were my YouTube videos that I was planning on doing. Of course, if you guys are following my YouTube, you know I didn't go live at all last week. I really needed to focus on inventory and I could not be sidetracked. So I did do a top 10 sales on eBay for the last 90 days. And then, of course, I put up my planner video from last week. I really would love to know if you guys are enjoying this series of planner videos. I figured I would do it probably for another few weeks and then kind of see whether or not it's been worth it, if you guys enjoy it or not. Personally, I had to pay my land taxes. I went to the dentist last week, in the casino. YouTube ideas. I want to do a video on sourcing online for those that are not out and about. And then I think all of this is pretty much stuff that you guys saw last week. So I am going to jump over and show you this week. So it is a new month and I decorated this monthly layout page. Next week, or I should say this week, I will be filling out my January totals, so I will be showing you next week what those totals are. But these are my monthly sales totals that I will be filling in when the month ends. And these are big ideas I haven't figured out. This is just kind of a way for me to just jot down any ideas I have throughout the month. So nothing's filled out yet. But these are my goals for the month. I need to finish my 2020 taxes. I need to start sourcing weekly. I have not been doing that because I've just been so busy with other stuff. And, I can't sell it if I don't have it. So I really need to start sourcing, and specifically for FBA items for Amazon. I need to be consistent on YouTube. That was my goal for this year. And last week, I only put out 2 videos and I really want to do 3. I'd love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So we'll see how that goes. And I need a craft day with my mom. I really missed that. We were doing it in October, November, and December. And I just have been so busy. It's kind of gone by the wayside. And I definitely need some time to myself and to spend it with my mother. Okay, so let's see. This is my my monthly layout. I don't really do anything with this, but I did decide, I was talking to my husband last night, and over here, I'm going to start putting down my sourcing sales for February. So where am I finding good deals? So like last month in January, we knew that toys at Walmart started really clearancing. And I want to start keeping track of when we start seeing those really good deals. So year after year, I'll know and we'll know when to keep track of stuff. So my sister's birthday, Amy, she's on the channel here every now and then, Vermont Maple. If you're in the market for maple syrup, she is your girl. It's RaymondSugarHouse.com is her website. And my grandmother's birthday, my grandmother is deceased, but I definitely wanted to make sure I had a day and take a moment of silence for my grandmother on that day. Well, I sat here, I put that there to market. I sat here trying to figure out last night, what am I going to decorate my planner for this week? And it's February, and of course February starts Black History Month. So I thought I would just do a black and white theme. And there are some colors like these pinks that are pre-printed on the pages. So I decided to kind of use that as an accent too, plus the sticker. She's wearing a pink sweater. So I decided in honor of Black History Month to do a black and white theme for this week. All right, so let's see what we got. So list, so what I'm going to list throughout the week. I will fill that in at the end of the week, how many I listed, what my sales were, just like I just showed you for last week. I'll fill that in at the end of the week. FBA, I worked on FBA boxes yesterday, sent off 6 of them. So I will be tracking them to see when they arrive and when they get checked in. On YouTube, of course, this video on the planner. I'd like to do a video on tools that I use here for my reselling. So maybe it's something you guys haven't heard of that you might want to check out. And then I might do a what sold video as well as a video on how my inventory update went. All right, so what do I need to do? What do I need to focus on this week? I need to look in getting a new credit card with some cash back. Right now, I have a credit card where I get Carnival cruise points, and I've accrued enough in the last year. Last January, I went on a cruise for free, included airfare, and I have enough for my husband and I right now to go on another cruise. So since we're not cruising because of the pandemic, I really want to look into a different type of credit card to use this year. I need to get my monthly accounting for January started and hopefully finished. And I need to take eBay pictures. I have so much stuff that I need to take pictures of, especially stuff that was listed on eBay, and doing my inventory found that it is no longer listed. Well, there's my meals. I do like putting down what I'm going to have to eat. I found it really helpful throughout the week when I could just look and say, oh, that's right, we're going to have chicken Caesar salads tonight. I couldn't remember how to spell Caesar, so that's why I scratched out. And I also found that my pens, which you'll see down here, my black pen was really smudging big time. It was taking way too long to dry. So Monday, I shipped FBA. Today is Groundhog's Day. I don't know if any groundhogs saw his shadow or not. Puxatawny Phil. And we are getting a snowstorm right now, and I know that Pennsylvania, I think, got it yesterday. I don't know if they're getting it today also. But I don't really have much else going on this week, so I'll fill that in as the week goes. And, of course, Sunday is the Super Bowl. My boy Tom Brady is playing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, so that is my planner for the week. And next week I will come back and I will show you it completed, as well as filled in with all these numbers and all that kind of stuff. And I'll just flip back to my January one. This was January, so I will be filling in my sales for the platforms. I did notice I forgot Bonanza on there, so I do need to add that in. And then my focus for January was to do my accounting, which I feel like I've been pretty good with that. Consistency, I filled in only half a circle because I've only been half consistent, unfortunately, here on YouTube. And then inventory, I completed it. Organizing, I filled it in 3/4 because I feel like I have accomplished so much, but I still have a few more things to do. And then me time, I did take some me time out, went to the casino and stuff this month, but I definitely need to focus on stepping away from work a little bit more and just giving me more me time, as well as time with my husband. All right, that is it. I'll see you guys next week. Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you like this type of content, let me know down below in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Alrighty, talk to you guys later. See you next week. Bye-bye.